Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to PlutoCraft. Super excited for this episode. Last episode, we built this thing behind me. We built an iron farm, and we also built this area for our workers to work in. Let's just go check it out. Here's our little work area, and all the way over here, we've got our iron farm, and it is working overtime. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Got some really cool builds done. This time what I want to do is work on getting the layout of the city kind of in place so that we know where things are going to go. And also I started over here on a sheep farm. So I'm going to need lots of wool for the builds that I'm planning out. So we got the sheep farm going here. Hasn't been running for that long, but I got couple different colors. The main color, red isn't the main color I need. The main color I need is this, the gray wool. Same thing we used for the roof of this building. I'm thinking that for a lot of the buildings in this city, we're going to use this gray wool over here. So yeah, got this sheep farm set up for the wool. Let's get a build around it, and then we can start on getting the placement for the city together. These guys are the absolute bane of my existence. I've been working on this thing. It's coming along. But these guys will not leave me alone. Fortunately, this time... Hey, where'd you go? Fortunately, this time, they've got something actually useful here. Mangrove and drip leaf. Anything else useful here? Beetroot seeds. Yeah, mangrove and drip leaf. I haven't been able to get my hands on this yet, so this is good. And now I have no use for you. And now it's been a little while later, and this is the progress I've made so far. So this is just the outline of the build over here, but pretty happy with it so far. It's mostly, well, it's all stone and mud for the roof of it. And yeah, it's not looking great yet, but we're going to do the detailing around it, and we're going to put like a little sheep farm or something, and we'll make it look nicer. So that's the next step. It's been some time. Did a bunch of detailing. We got this well here. Kind of a fixture in the middle of everything. I think everything is coming together pretty nicely. We got the villager breeder over here. We got the Fletcher area over here. Iron farm over there. And yeah, little workshop over here. And finally, we've got this wool farm or sheep farm over here. So yeah, I detailed the path a bit here, got the well set up, and we saw this before, but we've now got vegetation around it, as well as got the beginnings of some kind of little sheep farm here. The main one's inside, but yeah, just got some detailing going here. I think everything's starting to look really nice together. Let's go check out how much wool we've gotten here during the process while we've been building this thing. Oops. Yeah, the interior, I'm not going to bother with the interior on this one, but yeah, let's check it out. So this is going to be really important, this gray wool, and then I also got this white, red, blue, and just some random wool in here. Yeah, so, oops, pick these up while we're here. Yeah, been doing a lot of building now, and I figure, last time we got these diamonds, I think it's probably a good time now to get some more progression in the game. So, like get more towards beating the actual game. So I think I want to check out that nether fortress that we saw in a few episodes back next. So let's get geared up and get ready to do that next. So one thing I need when I go to the nether is I need to have a bunch of food, and I'm actually kind of out of all my food. So here I am hunting. I'm realizing I don't have a good food source. Like, I should probably have a villager that trades me golden carrots, or at least some kind of cow farm or something. But in the meantime, let's just kill a bunch of pigs, I guess. Okay, I think we're ready. I've got a bunch of pork chops, I've got a shield, I've got my sword, I've got a bunch of arrows in my bow. Last time I went into the nether on my way out, I took the only death that I've had so far this series, and hopefully I won't be taking my next death here, but you never know, so I'm going in as prepared as I can be. Let's see. Okay, I tunneled my way in. It was actually really close to the nether entrance. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm putting these dirt barriers because I hate running away from the wither skeletons. They're just like, they always get me. I'm probably gonna die to a wither skeleton, and I'm pretty sure that they can't go under a barrier that is 2 blocks tall. I don't see anybody here. It looks pretty empty, to be honest. That's a good thing. Please, yes, this is perfect. Okay, there's a spawner right there. Wow, that's so lucky. That's unbelievably lucky. So I can probably just camp over here. And what if I block off these areas just to be safe? This one and this one. And then I can just shoot at these guys? Is it really gonna be this easy? This is crazy. Well, it couldn't never be that easy. Return to sender? No, not today. Come on. Oh, I'm the worst at this. How have I missed you every time? Come on. Okay, got him. Jeez. Good thing I have a ton of arrows. I really don't want to be in a situation where I'm saying this is super easy, and then I get killed like 2 seconds later. Like that. Like that. Oh, jeez, I should have got some fireproof stuff. Oh, this is not good. I hit a pigman. Run away. Okay, thank God it's only one of the bow pigmen. I don't know if that pissed off all the rest of the pigmen though. So this could potentially be really bad if anybody saw that murder. I think we're okay though. This is honestly going pretty smoothly. I'm just leaving the recording on because I know that any moment I could totally die and it would be kind of funny. So we'll see. Can I unflame this? Yeah, there we go. It's just impossible to see at this point. I don't know where they're at. They're all hidden in fire. I could be firing at something completely not there. And I think we might just have to leave it at 11. Well, let's just go in one more time and see if there are any... Nope, nope. Okay, we'll get out of here. 11 it is. Fair enough. Completely out of food. Yep, let's just go home. Let's call it a success. Pretty easy access to this stuff, though. I just have to come down here. And you'll see right here, it's pretty close. All I have to do is cross this one bridge over here. And my portal is actually just right over there. Got pretty lucky with this nether fortress spawn. As long as I don't fall here into the lava. Oh boy. Okay. Lots of flames over here as well. And one thing I did here, because I hate the Crimson Forest, is I've just boxed it in entirely so that I don't have to even go into the Crimson Forest. I'm just completely within these walls. So, yep, just come on in here and go through this narrow passageway and completely avoid the Crimson Forest, and we're back home. We did it. Big success here. Got our blaze rods. I'm not sure how many I need. I might have to make another trip back, but I'd consider this a pretty big success. So getting those blaze rods was a pretty nice break from all this building, but now what I'm doing is I'm laying out, I'm kind of doing some terraforming here because I want the city to be on a hill compared to the surrounding area, so that when you're walking up this path, you're kind of walking up towards the city. So the main city area is going to be on this hill, and then I'll use some blocks to kind of plan out where the city's going to go and where the surrounding area is going to go as well. So I'm just going to continue placing dirt blocks. I think I've got enough of this hill done that I can start on the first build for the city, the kind of entranceway. So I'll get that started and then I will map out where all the surrounding area for the city is going to be. So I've got started on this archway over here. There's going to be a path coming up to this main entrance to the city, one of the main entrances to the city, because there will probably be other entrances coming from that way and that way. But yeah, you come over here, I'm going to put a build on top of this as well, and there's just going to be kind of several different builds that this connects to. I'm just realizing that I'm going to have to place dirt kind of covering this river or something, because I think the city's going to extend pretty far back in that direction too. We'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, for the time being, we got this done, and we'll just finish it up now. Now I've added a top section to this archway build. I think that looks pretty good. Kind of build over the archway, looking over the farmland and other builds over here. And then next I'm going to connect this up to something I think on this side over here, and then eventually on this side. And it kind of serves as not like an official gate, but just a main entrance to the city. So let me get the build up on that side now. You can kind of get the idea of what this is going to start to look like for the entrance here. This is the style, I think, for the main city here. So we'll have the path coming up here. We got these two archway entrances. This one is probably not an archway entrance to the city, but its own build. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. And next, let's start to place some wool blocks around the area to kind of plan out where the rest of our builds are going to go. Well, you can sort of see what I've done here. I wish I had used a different color actually, but if we follow along this line, I used the gray wool to kind of plot out where the city is going to go. Kind of stopped here where I couldn't continue anymore, but it continues around here and it finishes up where we've started this. I guess I'm kind of revealing that I didn't do the backside of these either. So yeah, just pillared up here so we can get an outline of where our city's gonna go. And then I think I'm gonna put some more wool in different sections, probably something over here, something over here, maybe some stuff along the backside, and then I think I want to put a castle around here. So let me go and block that off in white wool where I want to put the castle. Just placing down blocks here for the castle. I think it's basically gonna go pretty much dead center in the city. So the idea is the city is surrounding the castle. The castle is kind of the highest point of the city, and the farmlands areas surround the city. So let's just keep placing these blocks. Okay, let's take another look from way up here. So I got the outline of sort of where the castle is going to be. This is a super rough estimate, by the way. So you can still see the outline, and I'm realizing how enormous this build actually is going to eventually be because I didn't even have enough wool to plan where things are going to go. So I started saying, okay, here's an entrance. The blue represents an entrance, and then the red represents the farms where they're going to go. But like, I didn't even have enough wool to show where everything's going to go. So at least we can get a general sense of what the plan is going to be, though. Yeah, so we got our work cut out for us. Well, this has been a pretty woolly episode. Thanks for joining me. We got this sheep farm done over here. We got this entrance done. We built this hill. We kind of planned out where our builds are going to go for the city. And we also got some blaze rods in the nether. So thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.